Welcome back from the break. You're watching NewsX and I'm Savri Jindal. Let's start with some breaking news that we're tracking at the top of the hour. Telegram has been temporarily removed from the Google Play Store in India after the government blocked the messaging app until June 22nd. The action is part of a crackdown to prevent exam fraud rackets from exploiting the platform during ongoing examinations. Authorities say the block aims to stop large-scale cheating and question paper leaks, leading to the app's unavailability on Google's App Store for users in the country during this period. Joining us at this point in time is my colleague Atul Ranjan. Atul, a decision has been made. Telegram has been banned until 22nd June. What more can you tell us about this move that has been implemented?
From the government comes after the recurring incidents that have come across the last few weeks, where several Telegram channels have pretended to be posting certain question papers that they brand it as advanced paper of the re-examination, essentially trying to prove trying to school students and the parents of paper. So this is a measure that the government has taken as a cautionary step to avoid any such confusion, any such misguidance from such elements to students, and that is why the government and particularly the Ministry of Electronics and IT has decided to curb the usage or curb the availability of Telegram until June 2022 entirely, as well as the one particular feature of Telegram where you can edit a message without changing the timestamp. That feature has been disabled till June 30th. That is also probably done as a preemptive move to avoid a situation where any Telegram channel pretends that the particular paper was something which was leaked prior to the examination, which is entirely possible given this feature of Telegram. So this clampdown has been done to effect avoid any such situation. Now, given the fact that the Ahmedabad cybercrime police has also arrested few people, in Bihar we have seen arrests where some of the people have been trying to use Telegram to misguide and mislead students regarding paper leak. So government clearly has taken lessons from the developments that we have seen recently and acted accordingly.
Okay, all right. Atul, thank you for sharing all those details with us. Let's now take a look at some of the reactions that are coming in on social media because it has gained a lot of traction. What's on your screens right now are some of the statements that people have put out on social media following this move that has been implemented. Let's start with the first one that has been put out by Shekhar Dutt, where he says that Telegram to be restricted in India for some time. As a teacher, I interact with thousands of students daily on Telegram, not sure what the alternative of it is. UPSC declared its prelims result last night and my messages are flooded with so many students seeking what to do ahead. Telegram helps many like me to keep up with the coaching accessibility going and keeping it affordable as well, even free since communication is very easy. But we live in a society where the government can't fix itself, it can't correct its own ministers and departments, so it starts restricting others. This is a terrible solution to a disease so deep that to me it exposes the absolute lack of control of government on nefarious elements. At times you even start wondering if the nefarious elements have government's backing and it just wants to use them to control the masses through non-state interventions. Overall, government is well known to go after well-meaning people and activities to show it's doing something. Let's put out the next statement that has been put out by Arun Prabhu Desai, where he says that, and he's rather questioning, he said that, can anyone tell me how banning Telegram is a solution here? Telegram isn't a chat app for most builders in India. It's the default deployment layers for AI agents, trading bots, automation pipelines. My team runs on it. So does much of the development ecosystem, I know. Blocking it for 6 days because NEET leaked on Telegram misses the point. The leak didn't happen because of Telegram, it happened because of the exam chain of custody broke. Paper leaks moved to WhatsApp, Signal, email, USB drives, printouts, or whatever channel exists. Killing one pipe doesn't fix the plumbing, is what he said. He's also further went on to say that if it doesn't even work for the stated goal, anyone who wants to open Telegram can use VPN in 30 seconds. The exam cheaters aren't going to stop, and the builders are going to be impacted. Let's put out the statement that has been put out by Dr. Dhruv Chauhan, where he says that a ban on Telegram can point towards only two uncomfortable possibilities. The number one that he's put out is as follows. Either the reports of NEET paper leaks circulating on Telegram were true, or the system failed so badly at preventing exam leaks that banning a platform became easier than fixing the breach itself. In both cases, the real question remains the same. Why are millions of students being forced to pay the price for institutional failure is what he has put out. Another one that has been put out by a gentleman named Nikhil Pava. He is saying that Telegram is the easiest platform to deploy agents and use them. Entire business communities run on Telegram with actual purchase demands of the group. Now for exams, you're blocking a messaging platform nationwide. The same activity can happen on WhatsApp and Discord. Will you block that too? How is this a reasonable restriction to free speech? How is it not disappropriate? You can't get your own house in order, so you start shutting down entire platforms for everyone else, is what he said. Another statement that has been put out by Aryansh, where he says that the government has banned Telegram till 22nd. And he's also said that think about it for a second, because India has one of the toughest exams in the world to hire bureaucrats, but not a single bureaucrat in the education ministry could come up with a better solution. The best that they could do rather is to ban Telegram. Irony isn't that they don't see this as a failure, basically a colonial mindset where ruling and restricting is easier than fixing the problem, is what he has had to say. A woman named Riya Sharma has put out this statement. She says the answer is in your own tweet. Anyone who wants to utilize or use Telegram needs to just open VPN for 30 seconds. Banning Telegram isn't about stopping paper leaks, it's about protecting students from scams, is what she has said. Another one that has been put out by Sandeep Gupta, where he says that actually Telegram app ban is not to prevent paper leak, but to prevent fraudulent people using Telegram to cheat people with fake leaked papers. Another one that has been put out by Pranab Salin, he is saying that's what Telegram is not some neat app, it's a broad communication app, and as a startup we have production notifications and delivery workflows right now that depend on Telegram. Let's put out another statement by Tejas Thakur. He has essentially said that the NTA recently pointed out a very specific unique Telegram feature that was being weaponized, the ability to edit older messages and replace attachments while keeping the original timestamp unchanged. Cheating syndicates were using this feature to scam students and create mass panic using this exact timeline. Days before the exam, an admin posts a completely harmless one, a random PDF on a public Telegram channel. Its timestamp, for example, was 10th June, 10 a.m. During or after the exam, what happened was that once the actual question paper became public or becomes public, the admin goes back to the 10th June post, edits it and substitutes it as harmless PDF with the real question paper. What is the result? The channel now shows a real question paper with timestamp proving that it was posted days before the exam. Screenshots are then taken, they're circulated on social media, and then they're used to create a massive narrative of a paper leak to blackmail authorities or scam students out on money for the next exam. So he's essentially broken down what exactly happens and how the scam is essentially taking place. Abhinav has said that unable to prevent paper leaks, authorities are now blocking Telegram. Yet here I am using it without any interruption since the morning. One wonders, in fact, he said that Telegram's architecture with its easy access to proxies and other tools makes such blanket restrictions largely ineffective, is what he has said. Let's put out another one over here where Ronak Khatri has put out a statement. He has said that banning Telegram won't stop paper leaks. Paper leaks happen because of failures in exam security, not because of the platform that they use to share them on. The real question is what steps have to be taken to prevent another NEET style paper leak, and who is accountable for the measures that went failing. Joining us to take this conversation forward, now that we've told you what the people are feeling about this decision, is Vishwanath Mishra, senior journalist who joins us on the broadcast. Thank you for your time speaking to us on NewsX. How do you view this decision that has been made to put a ban on Telegram till 22nd June? Is this really effective, or is there a larger problem with this decision?
Thank you, ma'am. As far as the Telegram ban is concerned, owing to the NEET exam that is to be held, the NTA has its own status. Yes, it has its pros and cons. Both are there. Reason why it has been banned. Yes, the racketeers who had been affecting this NTA exam, this NEET exam being conducted by NTA, are really so deep-rooted that they have been affecting the examination system and ultimately. So, yes, definitely the system has, the NTA has its own say. They say that for the fake paper leak racket, they had created for fake channels. They were misusing money. They were editing features that was being misused. So it has decided that exam messages were being put on the group so as to affect the examination. Therefore, the government decided to close the access of Telegram in pan-India, you can say, till 22nd June. No messages, no old messages can be edited, no fake papers can be sent, no fake paper that are on the Telegram group can be misused. NTA has also launched a portal to report the fake issues that are in there to affect the examination. In fact, we can say that ITR 2000 Section 69A also permits the government to. NTA has considered it as a last resort. What is its impact? It has both impact, both positive as well as negative. Yes, as far as the positive results are concerned, the fake paper sellers racket will be banned. They will be inactivated. The 23 lakh aspirants who will be appearing in the examination will get a fair chance in this examination. Definitely, yes, it has a negative impact as well on the Telegram. Yes, there are study groups, there are notes, there are coaching materials that the common students share on this platform. The internet freedom, yes, it is definitely affected. But ultimately, for a larger goal or for a fairer goal, we can definitely go for some restraints which might affect some groups. Yes, Telegram, first time Telegram has been banned temporarily, and yes, there are people who are opposing it. There are certain social groups also who have demanded that withdrawal of this ban. But what I feel is this is a positive step which can be of great help in conducting a free and fair examination as far as NEET is concerned. NTA has its own steps, has its own aspects that it has considered. They have definitely weighed the pros and cons of the entire process, and I think this it has to go. It cannot be taken online owing to the large number of students. Therefore, you have to go for the this examination. Though government is definitely considering to go for online examinations, as it goes for PhD examinations, as it goes for other examinations. But for this examination that has been countermanded, so postponed. Government definitely has taken this step. I think it should be welcomed. There is nothing that is very
Right.
Against the interest of the students. Yeah.
Right, so absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on NewsX.